All right, Alexis Gibbs. I got position for 22 CP 209685 out on bond for aggravated assault. What do you say, 2.0? Preach.
Good afternoon.
Gibbs.
Good evening, Judge.
Oh, let Bostic 2.0 do her thing. Go ahead, Bostic 2.0.
Defendant just has this one case, Your Honor.
Okay.
For today.
All right, great. Go ahead.
Judge, Miss Gibbs was arrested last June, and she was ordered not to have any contact with Mr. Roach, except for communicating about the kids. She couldn't go home, but it has become a real burden for the both of them. They just want to reconcile. He wants her back in the house. She wants to go home. They have 8 children between them. He has 4, and she has 3 with him, and she had 1 before she met him. But they take care of 8 children, Judge, and it has become a real burden. They are both professionals. She's wanting to take her medical coding exam this year. He wants her back in the house, and they just want to reconcile the family, and we're asking that you allow us to do that.
Ooh, 8 kids. Goodness gracious. All right, Mr. Roach, if you want to take yourself off mute.
Hello, Your Honor.
How you doing? If you raise your right hand, you swear firm testimony about to give truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I do, Your Honor.
All right. You have questions for him, Mr. Hirsch, or you, Mr. Jenkins?
I'll go forward, Mr. Mr. Roach. You heard what I said a minute ago.
I did.
Is it your desire to have Miss Gibbs back in the house?
It is my desire.
Okay, that's all I have, Judge.
All right. What says the state?
Obviously, we have some concerns about that. Do you realize that if there happens to be a disagreement, Mr. Roach, what is your plan to deal with that in the future if she were to turn? I would assume that there will be continued and no violent contact, if the judge agrees with this. I'll leave in the court's discretion in this matter. But if rises an issue, how are you going to deal with it?
Cooler heads will prevail. We've learned our lesson.
Because it looks like here she hit you with a car.
It's kind of a misunderstanding.
Oh,
I wasn't.
Stop. I'm reading the warrant. 3rd time after circling, she did strike you in the leg or the front of the vehicle, taking you to the ground. So, anyway, Mr. Jenkins, what? So you want to remove just the no further violent contact, no further violent contact, Mr. Hirsch?
Judge, that's what we assumed it would be if we prevailed on it. It would just be a no violent contact.
All right, let me see what else I don't think I did this bond, so let me see what else they put on it.
Come on, stop.
So I guess the so where are you at now, Mr. Roach?
I'm at home.
So who has the kids usually? Are the kids, is Miss Gibbs with you?
No. What happens is we shift them between work schedules.
How about both of y'all take off your backgrounds?
Take off who?
Your blurry background.
How do I do this? How do I do that, you?
You put the blurry background on, so she's not at your house sitting in the car out in the driveway.
No, she's not here. Absolutely not. She's at work, I believe. I'm home. But I'm gonna fix this background right now.
And she hadn't been there.
We try to, maneuver things to keep away to oblige the order. Is this a?
So that's a good way of saying yes, you have seen each other. Everything been cool when you've seen each other?
Just for the kids. Yeah, everything's been cool. Everything's been good.
Just saying. So, Ms. Gibbs, raise your right hand. You swear firm testimony about to give truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth? You take yourself off mute, Ms. Gibbs.
Yes.
he makes you mad again, like a husband or a father of your children may, what are you gonna do?
Just think about this day or the days before and don't want to be back here. Because it's just unnecessary taxes, and we would like to be married. I mean, it was just an isolated event. I don't want to go back to doing that.
So the
Being a
Duffield,
part of this.
so the Duffield Road is where you're gonna live together?
Yes.
Okay, so then that would need to be removed. Mr. Jenkins?
Judge, I mean, I don't have other than no violent contact, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, so I guess we have to remove, so we'll change it, Mr. Hirsch, you can change it and send me the order, no further violent contact, and then of course, she can go back to the Duffield Road, because that's where they're gonna live, right, Ms. Gibbs?
You know, they gotta learn how to act, you know.
Is that right, Ms. Gibbs?
That is
You're-
true.
Yeah, okay, as long as that's where you're gonna live, okay. All right, y'all gotta be good to one another, y'all got 8 kids?
They take care of 8 kids. Yes, Judge.
Woo! That's
It's-
stressful enough. So at least once a day, Miss Gibbs, go take a walk away from me children. And you too, Mr. Rhodes, because my hat's off to you. Y'all be good to one another. And Mr. Hirsch, you just send me the order. We'll go ahead in a minute, okay?
Yes,
And he
ma'am.
can make it as of this evening, Miss Gibbs, if you wanna go home. He can just put as of tonight, even if he gets it to me and I sign it tomorrow, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good evening. Stay safe.